This is the AULA V9 Pro wireless mouse, and we're gonna do unboxing of this. As you can see, the box looks like this, and this is a tri-mode mouse. Alright, tri-mode, what does that mean? That means we got wired connection, we got Bluetooth connection, and we also got 2.4 gigahertz connection. We got dual 8K polling rate. It's right here written, but as far as I've seen specs online, the V9 Pro supposed to have 8K polling rate only while wired, but in the box it's written dual 8K. I don't know what is this about. Let's see. Long lasting battery life, ergonomic design, that's what this is. On the side looks very good image here, texture here, and there you go. On the back side it looks like this, and here is it written V9 Pro red RGB black light, wide 8K wireless 8K tri mode. Okay, so it is wired 8K wireless 8K, I guess, both 8K mode, I don't know, but I was told it can only do 8K on wired, not wireless, but yeah, whatever. That means this mouse does support dual 8K. okay, this is, yeah. Now let's open up the mouse. Let's pull this like this. Let's take a look what's inside. We got another box, then we open up this box, and right here you can see there's a mouse itself, which is very light, by the way, very light. And let me let's listen to the click sound. How does it click? Okay, let's go. Very quiet. The clicks are very quiet. Alright, so here is the mouse itself, and in the rest of the box, let's see what is inside here. In this box there's a wire here, a wire cable, and then wireless receiver right here. Alright, and then we got stickers, mouse fit. This is mouse fits, and maybe some stickers, I guess. I don't know. No stickers, it's okay. That's a quick guide. That's all we got here in this box. Right, coming to the mouse itself, it's very light, and it's quite small. It is small mouse, but it doesn't feel that like small, you know, to me at least. Is this the design, or I think the design is like this. It's kind of, I don't know, looks like dented here. I guess it's the design, because it's also here in this side. There we go, Bluetooth mode off and 2.4 gigahertz, and these also have optical switches, by the way. Huano optical switches rated for 100 million clicks. This is like very good mouse for the price, you know, like it's like in the level of Logitech G Pro X Super Light in terms of performance and all that, you know, weight, performance, battery life. You know, it's a very pro level, high level mouse, but at very, very, very cheap price compared to Logitech G Pro X. Okay, so don't expect a very solid premium build feel. Okay, do not expect that. You can't expect that. Okay, let's remove this sticker and see how it glides on my mouse pad. This too, and let's see. It's pretty smooth. Here's the Logitech G304. Yeah, it feels like it glides better than G304, maybe because of the weight difference, but it's good. And yeah, it doesn't feel as premium as this, but this is Logitech, you know, you can't compare. And on top of that, a very cheap price, you're getting a lot more in this mouse. So that's the trade-off is build quality. Might not the performance. Trade-off is not the performance, it's the build quality, the fit and finish quality. You can also see here the scroll wheel is not perfectly in the middle, slightly going to the right side. It's not perfectly in the middle compared to this. So these small things are here because it being cheaper and having very high end specs. Dual 8K polling rate, optical switches. You don't get both in lot of mouses. Most mouse have 8K polling rate, 4K polling rate, but they don't give you optical. Or if they give you optical, they don't give you higher polling rate. But this guy has it all in wired plus wireless mode. You know, most mouse don't even give 8K polling rate on wired mode. They only give it on wireless. You know, you're getting like everything here, but as like quarter of the price, like 1/4 of the price of Logitech, what Logitech provides with similar specs. You know, that's why you can't complain on the build quality. Let's try this. Optical switches means you don't get double click issues on the left and right clicks. Scroll wheel looks fine, seems fine. Have to check it out. These okay. The weight is very light, it's 58 grams. It's time to just test this mouse actually and see if 8K polling rate is working directly out of the box on wired mode. You know, pretty sure for wireless you need a different receiver. This small receiver ain't gonna cut it for 8K polling rate on wireless. But let's see if this wire can handle 8K. That's what I like to see here. Okay. All right. Actually, a very good news here. Even with that included wireless receiver, this mouse can go 8 kilohertz polling rate, and it can also go 8 kilohertz polling rate on wired mode, and you don't need separate dongle, anything at all. Actually, very impressed with it. Like, I wasn't thinking that it would go do 8K wireless on that included default small dongle. Like, come on, the wireless receiver is like this size, exactly like this of the G304, but it can do 8K. Like, come on, how? All right, so I'll put the download link for the driver in the description. There you go, the AULA V9 Pro, unboxed, tested, wireless mode tested, wired mode tested, and everything. We talked about build quality. We talked about clicks. These are optical switches, by the way, meaning these will never double click on you, never have double click issue at all. All right, and optical switches, being optical switches, what the drawbacks are, you don't get that clicky click. You know, that's how optical switches are. And that's one trade-off, but I don't mind that. You know, so the only question now remains is the longevity of this mouse and how well it handles, how well it performs in games. The PixArt 3395 sensor here, right here, is like, there's no complaint on that. So yeah, there you go, the AULA V9. The box, the right here, it won't say V9 Pro. It won't say here. It will say here on the back side. The software also, it only says V9 software. You know, the V9 family, I guess they mean V9 or V9 Pro, V9 Ultra, I don't know, whatever the models are. I think these are all V9 family, and I'm very impressed with the performance I'm getting here on this price from AULA. And I also got AULA keyboard right here, which also has 8K polling hertz rate, right? But this is only wired. And we got the tri mode, Bluetooth 2.4 GHz, wired 8K polling rate mouse as well. Like, it's over, guys. It's over. Spending money on expensive mouse, expensive keyboards Those days are gone. Only fools do that now. All right. So that's been it. Over and out.